Let's bring in the Coffindaffer, FBI agent, former Law and Justice contributor, current Jennifer Coffindaffer. I've never heard anything like this. That is not a big lake. It's pretty deep, 50 feet. They call it the Finger Lakes because they're these basically 4 streets that have canals cut of this lake, and then there's one body of lake that's not that big. 30-something cars. I've never heard anything like that unless it was a junkyard before.
Right, 32 cars, Chris, and that tells me a lot. It tells me that that was a specific dumping ground. Why? Because back in the 80s and the 90s, there wasn't all that commercialization around there. And those vehicles, that was a place where they could be hidden. And specifically, they were evidence of crimes. You know, they talked about stolen vehicles of the first 4. Well, why were they stolen? Were they stolen to be used in other crimes? I think this is just going to be a real treasure trove of information that hopefully leads to some interesting investigative landmarks.
Before we get to the darker possibility, the reason this started was a man named Doug Bishop and his partner decided to go diving there. You've worked with him before. What led him to this particular body of water, and what was his expectation?
Well, he's really amazing. He's working right now on 40 different missing persons cases that are in and around the Florida area, both north and clear up to clear down to South Florida, where he's at right now. And specifically, he has 100 bodies of water targeted that the missing people and their vehicles went missing. And so he's really looking to try and solve these cases by finding these vehicles. And it's really quite an initiative.
Yeah, I didn't get as much of a sense. I mean, I guess for the local PD and you know, whatever the task force is that they're assembling for this, it's really like whatever it yields, it yields. But for Bishop, this is much more specific, that he believes that if people in their vehicle disappeared, the vehicle may be the best link that you ever find to what happened to them. Why this lake? Or is it just one of the 100? And did he think he was going to find 30-something cars in there?
No, he was very focused on the places that he's honing in on, because they have something to do with specifically where these individuals disappeared. So it's very strategic. And no, he did not expect this. This was very unusual, especially for the size of body of water. It's really a small lake, as we just mentioned, and 32 cars. I mean, it's clearly a dumping ground, probably for a cartel or an organized crime organization that they focused on this place to dump.
Yeah, I mean, you know this, of course, but for the audience, you would think that people who are professionally in the crime game, or they've decided to make this their life, would be sophisticated. Nope. They tend to dump things in the same places, bodies, cars, or elsewhere, you know, other things, because they know it worked the first time, so they don't mess with success and they keep going to the same places. It's probably why you have so many in a body of water that you wouldn't really think could hold that many things. Jennifer Coffindaffer, thank you very, very much. Appreciate you, and let's hope that some families and cases get some closure.
Thank you, Chris.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.